where they are seen by a junior doctor, assessed by a consultant, and they have access to a range of investigations, CT scans, echocardiograms, MRIs, and also opinions from other specialists within the hospital. They're also seen by an occupational therapist, who then has access to equipment and to all the services of the community independence team, so they can access therapists, nurses that need to go in and set up care from social services, and that can all happen on the same day. At the end of the clinic, the consultant phones the GP back to update with what's happened, what diagnoses have been made, and what management plan is in place. And just as an example, I'd like to just tell you the story about a patient, one of our many patients who's come through this clinic. She was a 91-year-old lady who was living alone and was fiercely independent, but she was beginning to struggle to manage. She was becoming more lethargic and she was losing weight. But she was adamant that she didn't want to go to hospital. So her GP had done a series of tests to try to find out what was going on, but had not come up with anything. The GP phoned my colleague, Dr. Dar, on the direct phone line, and between them they suggested that she come for an assessment at the clinic. She came to the clinic, she was seen by the team, and one of the investigations, which was a CT scan, showed that she had bladder cancer with a partially obstructed kidney. Dr. Dar phoned one of her colleagues in the urology department that day, and the patient was then seen that afternoon in the urology outpatient clinic. She saw a consultant urologist, she saw a specialist cancer nurse, they discussed her diagnosis, and they arranged a plan for a series of tests and procedures. Now, normally she would have ended up being admitted for all of those things, but she was desperate to be at home. So after assessment by the therapist, she went home that day from clinic with therapists from the community independence team, with a nurse to give her daily injections that she needed, and with carers to support her. So she was able to be supported at home and to come back from the tests and the procedures that she needed. So whilst this was a very difficult time for her, she was very happy with the service. She was delighted to be able to stay in her own home with enough support, but still be able to access all the specialist care that she needed from the hospital.
So, in conclusion, I'd like to share some important reflections with you. The development of these services are examples of a true partnership that shows how integrated working across the community and hospital can and does bring real benefits to patients. It avoids unnecessary, expensive hospital admissions, whilst older patients still have direct access to the specialist services provided by the hospital, together with increased care and support at home when they need it. All partners involved feel very positive and passionate about these services, and we've had some great feedback from our patients, carers and GPs.